left side of the infield, and Rodriguez and Bartolero stay on the right side. So very similar to what we saw in the series opener. And then behind home plate, you've got Juan Flores, who's one of the top prospects for the Angels.
That brings up Alex Ramirez. He's been one of the top run producers for the Knoxville Smokies. 266 this year, 13 home runs, and 67 batted in. He's got that good athletic look to him.
Yeah, he really does. Long legs, long arms, too. Ability to really reach out over the plate and attack pitches the other way. Runs like a gazelle.
Two balls and a strike. Lucas Knowles 1-0 record and a 5.23 ERA. You were mentioning that. Only thrown 20 and 2/3 innings. That one's flied to right, and it's going to be out of play.
Yeah, he's been a long reliever for Rocket City. Twice out of the bullpen this year, he's gone 4 or more innings. It's been a good arm for the Trash Pandas to fill some innings out of the pen.
First Southern Leaguer with 100+ hits, Ramirez, but this time he swings and misses, and he strikes out, and there's 2 down.
Yeah, it's a fastball, a slider, and a changeup mix for the lefty Knowles today, and that chase pitch was the slider down in the dirt.
There's Miguel Useche. Useche went off in Chattanooga. Swing and a miss, strike one. Had a couple of home runs, actually 3 of them. 6 for 20 with 2 doubles and 3 home runs. Takes high and inside. Yeah, you were there.
He had a great series, and you know he's earning his way into the lineup. Whether they got to play him at first base or DH him.
And he's the first baseman tonight. He's already made a great catch. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the first.
We saw him earlier in the year in Double-A, and then they sent him back down to South Bend. Spent a short stint there, and then has produced since rejoining this ball club.
From Caracas, Venezuela. Went to school in New Orleans. Yeah, played 7 games for South Bend and was 2 for 22. There's a liner in the left. Backing up Flint, and he's got it, and that is the inning. So 1-2-3, bottom of the first. We've played an inning.
Top of the second inning, and it's brought to you by Express Frame, Knoxville's go-to spot for custom picture framing. Both teams went up and down in order in the first inning. Now here in the second, send it back over to Mick.
All right, thank you so much. Smokies in white represent the Cubs. Trash Pandas in gray. They've done a great job with the marketing of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. I like a lot of their combos for uniforms, their hats.
Hi, baby Tucker.
Their logos, their gear. It's all cool. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, they do a lot of business with their hats. I see them all over the country.
Do you? I think I have too.
Like I'll be, we were in Montgomery, Connor and I were, for one of our series. We were at Chipotle. Rocket City Trash Pandas hat.
Figured that you'd be somewhere where food was around.
See, if you were to listen to this broadcast every day, you would think I'm like 300 pounds.
That's found away. Our booth camera's out again tonight, and when I was talking with the front office, I said, bad time for it to go out because you were just downing all those hot dogs last night.
Yeah.
And then people see as the pitch is fouled down the left field line. And they're like, but this guy's so skinny. Little do they know. He got a massive appetite. Do you think one day, like when you get older, it'll catch up with you?
Oh, it will. It definitely will at some point. I'm preparing for that day.
Yeah. Let me tell you what, I fight it every day myself. Here's the 2-2. Smash past the diving second baseman Madera and a base hit, or make that Bowser and a base hit in the right field. And Tucker Flint has the game's first hit to lead off the second inning.
Now, he was even early on that pitch, but barreled it up, put it in a good spot. First base runner of the ball game.
There's a swing and a miss, strike one. Game number 2 of 6. Caleb Bartolero fouls that back. Bartolero hitting .246, 5 home runs, 29 batted in. And gently blowing out the left now. Liner to center, Kepley there. And that's the first out. I know they're probably not listening right now, but historic day in the Gillespie household. 14-year-old Jackner, first day of high school.
Wow, nice.
That's crazy.
Congratulations.
Like, to think, you know, they're born and they hand them to you, and they swaddle them in these little, blankets. There goes the runner. Throw to second on target, the tag, and he's safe. Flint steals. And there's a runner at second now.
That is crazy.
Jacob Kozarn at the plate. .294, a home run and 4 batted in.
I think the first time I was ever at your house, he was in 5th grade.
It's happened fast. He's a Fairhope Pirate, which is a cool nickname for a school. Look, I was just a little late, on target, but late.
I do like that mascot.
What was yours?
We were Cardinals, which is also the state bird of Ohio.
Yeah. What was your high school called?
We were Campfield Cardinals.
Campfield Cardinals. My mascot would have eaten your mascot. We had a cool one. The Westminster Owls.
Ooh, nice.
And it was a great horned owl. Light baby blue and maybe navy colors. Black. No, navy. It was baby blue and black.
Do you think any of these newer high schools are going to start coming up with cool nicknames like the Trash Pandas?
I don't know. I don't even think Major League Baseball, now that they run this whole operation, will let teams do that anymore.
You don't think they'll allow that?
I think they're a lot stricter on the names. Two balls and 2 strikes the count. Runner at second. Now the pitch. There's a liner into center field. That's going to be a base hit. Flint turns third and scores, and it's 1-0 Rocket City. Single, stolen base, and then a base hit by Kozart.
Yeah, great base running by Flint. He got a great read on that single into center field. Was off on the crack of the bat, able to score without a throw.
So here's the catcher, Juan Flores. .213 on the year, 4 home runs, 14 batted in. And he fouls that first one back. Strike one. Pete Crow Armstrong hit his 27th home run last night. He needs 3 more for 30-30 for the 2nd straight year. 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases. There's a ground ball in the hole. Backhand at Seamus. Long throw to first and the stretch, and they got him. Nice job, Useche, to stay on the bag, and then he used the bag for leverage on that long reach. So now there's 2 down, and there's another look at it.
Yeah, good awareness by Seamus here. Not going to second. That runner was already there. And then Useche, man, it took all of his body to be able to reach up and make that catch.
All 5'11", 200 pounds. So it's 1-0 with 2 outs. And now Anthony Skull. And he swings at the first pitch and skies it to left. This should end the inning. Trice over to his right, and he puts it away. Side retired, but not before the Rocket City Trash Pandas get on the board. We've played an inning and a half, and it's the Trash Pandas 1 and the Smokies nothing.
Pilot is proud to present your Knoxville.
Now they know he's going, but with that speed, man, as long as he gets a good jump, he's going to be safe. So credit to Carson and the hard work he's put in with Dash on the base running side, and we expect him to get 40 and not stop there, to keep on going. So I'm happy for Carson and the progress he's made on the base paths, because that speed is legit.
That's our coach's corner with Lance Reimel talking about the speed of Carson Seamus and the impact that he has on the game. He's batting 9th and is the shortstop tonight. He'll flip the lineup card over, but here in the bottom of the 2nd, it's the cleanup hitter, Andy Garriola.
So here's Garriola with the Smokies down 1-0, and he's been a power man this year. 20 home runs, 69 driven in, 262 batting average for the standout from Old Dominion. Now the 1-0. It's fouled away. Have you ever heard of Achilles, the bat dog? Do you know about Achilles, the bat dog?
I've not heard about Achilles, the bat dog.
Are you a fan of bat dogs?
Yeah, I love them. I remember when we brought the one from Johnson City over here.
Wasn't
Rocky.
his name Rocky? That's it. It's fouled away. Well, I don't know if you heard about this, but there was a mishap.
Oh, boy.
One of the Dodgers' top prospects, Kendall George, is out for the rest of the season. He had to have knee surgery because of Achilles, the bat dog.
Wow, did he run into him?
So what happened was, it was like last week they were playing, and you're talking about the number 11 prospect in a very talented Dodgers system. He was coming around third and then scored. The bat dog went out to get the bat. He jumped over the bat dog and tore his knee.
Oh, man.
So Kendall George out for the year, and Achilles, the bat dog, out of a job. They shut down the bat dog program.
Yeah, they had to.
Tulsa was playing the Tulsa Drillers, and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals were playing. It was in the 2nd inning. Now the pitch. Popped up foul. There's a video of it. Let's see it over there. Who's going to get the ball? There we go. That guy. He's from Dandridge. A souvenir. And he gave it to a man with an ice cream. That's what you like to see there, right? Like, give it to your son.
Oh, that kid's a day late for a free hot dog night.
He's got a ball now. Pretty cool. Here comes the 3-2. Garriola takes strike 3 called, and he knew it. Fastball at 91 on the inside corner, and Garriola retired as Lucas Knowles continues to work here in the 2nd inning, the left-hander. Now Carter Trice.
Long at bat, 9-pitch at bat with Garriola. He fouled off 5 of those pitches, but was caught looking on the sinker on the inside corner.
245 for Trice. 13 home runs and 50 batted in. I thought when Dinger came, right? Isn't that his name? Dinger the bat dog? What was the bat dog's name?
Rocky.
Rocky. I think Dinger might have been the one that was in Myrtle Beach. They're always retrievers, and then they go out and like pick the bats up and bring them back. We were doing the game at the old stadium, and you noticed that Rocky had to go to the bathroom. Number 2. Here's a fly ball to center. We'll hang up there for Skull, who cruises over and makes the catch. And you pointed it out because he left the mound near the mound.
Hey, he was just claiming his territory. This was new territory for him. He's used to his turf home over there in Johnson City, Tennessee.
Yeah.
So he wanted to let that opposing pitcher know that this was his mound.
Yeah, in 55 games, George was hitting .332 with 33 stolen bases, and he had 100 stolen bases last year, so he needs that knee.
So Rocky is a black lab.
Yeah. Is he Myrtle Beach's dog?
He's Johnson City's.
Oh, okay, Rocky. What about Dinger? Look up Dinger. See if there's a Dinger. And then look up Achilles.
Dinger was the yellow lab for Myrtle Beach from 1999 to 2008.
Yeah, yeah. Remember I told you my buddy Ryan Ibbotson lived with the dog, and it would go to the bathroom in the house and eat his food, but it was such a celebrity. It was like it was royalty. It could just do what it wanted, as long as it picked those bats up. Kepley takes downstairs, or excuse me, that's Karpinski takes downstairs. Dom Karpinski. 269, 2 home runs, 2 runs batted in. You'd be the guy if we had a bat dog that would have it live at your house. That would have been strike 3, and he put a squeeze on it instead. Count stays at 3-2. Now you live with some dogs, though, don't you?
Yeah, 2 of them.
What's their names?
Gus and Finn.
That's ball 4 down and in, and a walk. And the Smokies have their first base runner.
The good thing is they don't eat my food and go to the bathroom on the floor. Typically, I am feeding them.
Are they? Do they jump on you and stuff? Are they calm?
Yeah, they're pretty calm.
So I know that you've had just like Kendall George, you've had your dusts up with dogs too.
Yeah, I've had my fair share.
Ari Armas takes a strike.
If it's a Cane Corso, I'm out.
One nothing Rocket City, bottom of the second. And there's a base hit. Kepley heading for third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be close, and he's in there safely. Kepley with 2 outs, aggressive on the bases. Armas didn't hit it hard, but he picked the right spot, and now the Smokies have men on the corners with 2 outs, and here's Drew Bowser. Bowser hit that. Well, I was going to say Bowser hit that grand slam, and he's been a player to keep an eye on since then. But you're right, an inside-out swing for a base hit.
Yeah, Bowser, that was the game when he came off the bench and hit the grand slam because Madera got tossed.
He's hitting .263 this year with runners in scoring position. Former standout from Stanford. Check swing, ball 1. Played 175 games, and he started all but 2 of them. And he hit .287 with 3 home runs and 139 runs batted in over those 3 years. Here's a line drive, and that's a base hit to tie the game. Armas wheels in the 3rd, and Bowser delivers again with runners in scoring position. And the game is tied at 1. His 10th run batted in.
It's back-to-back at bats where that slider got too much of the plate. And even though Bowser didn't hit it that hard off the end of the bat, able to fight it out there in the center, and we got a brand new ball game.
So here's Carson Seamus. 233, 4 home runs and 29 knocked in for Seamus. And a bunt. Trying to drag bunt. Head first slide, and he's tagged out. I like the idea, but he just hit it too close to the first baseman. Bartolera scooped it up and tagged him out, and the inning is over.
Getting on base is Jake Monroe. Played his college ball at Louisville with the Cardinals. 1-0, swing and a miss. That was a good slider away from Schultz. This is Schultz's 11th start of the year. His 14th appearance. There's the hero of the inning in Carter Trice. Throw over to first, back of the dive, and safe in there is Nick Rodriguez. This 25-game on base streak for Monroe began on the 4th of July. It's the longest on base streak by a trash panda this season, as the ball is taken outside and the count is now 2 balls and a strike. Good throw by Schultz on that pickoff attempt. I have to imagine they're going to try and advance Rodriguez. He's got some speed over there at first. 2-1 is fouled off of his instep. Counts level 2-2. Jake Monroe, a 4th-round pick by the Angels last year in 2025. He signed for $597,000. 2-2. Fastball high, throw back to first, tag applied, and he's safe. A lot of close plays with the runner Nick Rodriguez over there. Counts now full 3 balls, 2 strikes here on the batter. Schultz is ready with 2 down here in the 3rd. Here's the pitch. And that's slap foul over towards the right field area and out of play. Monroe hitting .333 against right-handed pitching this year with 21 runs batted in. Opposite splits for him. He's hitting under .300 against lefties. Another 2-2. Another foul ball, this time down the left field line. Make sure you come out tomorrow night. It's our Thirsty Thursday. Brought to you by the Mint Gaming Hall. So that's half-price draft beers, and it's also our Knox Vegas night.
That gear is so popular. Do you have any of it?
I don't. I need to get some.
Funny thing with us is, like, we work here, and a lot of times we don't have the stuff.
Yeah.
I made a blanket with all of my Cubs and Smokies T-shirts.
That's kind of brilliant.
Yeah.
There's a broken bat, little looper into shallow left. That's going to be a base hit. Seamus cuts it off in left field. And another miss hit. This time from Jake Monroe. He extends his on-base streak to 26 games. 2 on with 2 down in the 3rd for Tucker Flint. So what, did you just sew them all together, or did you have
You
somebody
send
do
them
it?
to a company and they do it.
Okay.
The first one I got was homemade. Mama made it, and then unfortunately Mama's no longer with us, so there's a company that'll do it. But if you have a bunch of T-shirts, you send them off and you tell them where you want them. So at my apartment, they're on like the couch. It's got like different Cubs and just the ones you collect over. We get T-shirts all the time.
Right. It's not a bad idea. I don't know if you went to like Hobby Lobby and bought a sewing machine.
I'm
or
not
something.
a sewer.
There's a 9-iron pop-up on the left side of the infield. Should end the inning. Seamus calls off Krapinski, and he makes the catch. And the Trash Pandas are going to strand 2 on base. So no runs, 2 hits, and 2 left on. They've left 3 on in 3 innings as the sun starts to set here in Knoxville, Tennessee. And as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, it's the Smokies 1.
Dawson was sure to share the love with his teammates after his successful debut.
And I can't say enough about this defense. You notice it right away. I mean, these guys are running all over the place and putting their body on the line, and a lot of fun.
Oh, it's playoff time in Tennessee. September 17th, Thursday, and the if necessary game on Friday the 18th. And it'll probably be these 2 teams, the Trash Pandas and the Smokies, but be here for history, the first ever playoff game at Coveted Health Ballpark, and the first time we've had playoff baseball in Knoxville in a long, long time. I can't even tell you how long it's been, but at least 27 years. Richie.
Sometime in the 90s, I'd have to imagine. Kane Kepley, the new addition to the Smokies team, joined with the Lookouts last week. And now back here at home. First home series for Kepley. There's a weak roller to second. Fielded by Rodriguez. He's got all day, and there's 1 away. So Kepley 0 for 2 to start game 2, wearing number 2. And here's Alex Ramirez, the designated hitter. He struck out swinging in the first.
Deuces.
So earlier we were talking about if a minor league baseball team or a local high school were to pick out a new name for a team, what would it be? And that's what the Yankees AAA team has to decide.
Really?
They are changing their name. Do you know Scranton Wilkes-Barre?
Yeah, Scranton Wilkes-Barre, yep.
They're the Rail Riders.
Yeah, my buddy Darren used to be one of the broadcasters there. Darren Hedrick.
There's a line drive, and that's going to be a base hit. 3rd one of the ball game for the Smokies, and they got a 1-out speedy base runner in a tie game. Well, they're going to change their name starting in 2027. They're no longer going to be the Rail Riders. It's been used since 2013. The club's new identity will be revealed in November.
Do we have any idea what it could be?
Let's see. A press release from the team said that the new identity will celebrate the region's beauty, heritage, and outdoor legacy. So they didn't give us much of a hint there.
Wonder what that means.
They also said they want to strengthen the connection between the club, its community, and one of the most iconic franchises in professional sports, and they're a Yankees affiliate. There's a fly ball lazily hit out into right center field. Skull calls off Micheletti and makes the catch, and there's 2 outs here in the 3rd.
You're the one that was hoping that the Smokies got renamed, and this kid. If you would have renamed the Smokies when they moved downtown, what would you?
They would have been the Moonshiners.
The Moonshiners.
The Knoxville Moonshiners. I mean, it fits the brand of the stadium and the area. You also got Old Forge Moonshine in the stadium, which I don't think there's too many ballparks across America that have moonshine in their stadium.
Right.
I mean, it just fits the theme of the area. We got Smokey Joe. It looks like he's a moonshiner.
Really? Is that what he is? I never.
He could be on the side. As the 0-1 is fouled back, it's 0-2.
The Knoxville Shiners.
Knoxville Shiners, that's good too. And then, like, you could have a guy brewing moonshine with a shiner on his face as your mascot.
Look at you, pun intended.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, that's something.
There's a swing and a miss, and the inning is over. So Lucas Knowles gives the Smokies a shiner here in the third. No runs on one hit, one left on base. We go to the fourth inning. Tied up 1-1.
Tell us today.
Hey Smokies fans, Philip Stolzer here again with Smoky Sounds. Brett Bateman, an everyday Smoky just a year ago, has found a spot to play every day for John Schneider and the Toronto Blue Jays. Here's Bateman talking about what that confidence has meant for him so far.
Yeah, I mean, it means that he trusts me and my approach to the plate, and I'm going to put the bat in the ball and put good at-bats together. And, when you're young in your career and Skip's got enough trust in you like that, it just gives you even more confidence just to go out there and perform.
There it is, the Deshaun Bishop bobblehead doll. That one's awesome. He's praying. And he's got that Smokies football in front of him. Limited to 1,000 fans. That's this Saturday. Get here early. The first 1,000 fans with paid admission will get one of those bobblehead dolls. 286-2300 or SmokiesBaseball.com. It's also an orange out. I've got my orange.
What are you going with this Saturday?
I'm going to wear an orange. I don't know if it's exactly the popsicle orange that Tennessee wears, but it's close. Tommy Bahama polo shirt.
Nice. I think I might go with the Columbia fishing shirt.
Is it orange?
It's orange. Oh, it's bright orange. 3-0 the count to Trice to start this bottom of the fourth.
Oh, let's do
Rock,
that.
paper, scissors, shoot.
1-1. Oh, you
she
lost.
beat me.
Yeah, he had.
I had scissors, she had rock.
Yeah. Your timing was impeccable.
There's a strike, it's 3-1. Tickets are limited for Saturday, so get your tickets today at smokiesbaseball.com. In fact, a lot of them are just resales right now.
Is that on the website where you can see what's open? Or
Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a smash into left center field, and that's going to drop in there, a base hit. Carter Trice, he reads the bobble, he heads for second. Throw there is going to be late. Great base running by Carter Trice. He saw that bobble from Skull.
Well, that's why you run out of the box, right? Like, crack of the bat, you're hustling, you know, thinking, hey, if something happens, I'll be in position to go to second. There was a bobble, and he takes advantage of an error, and he's in scoring position. Single and an error.
First pitch to the lefty, and Krapinski's in there for a strike. Like you said, a single and then an E8 by Anthony Skull. That's the first error of the ball game. Left on left to Krapinski.
Flied out and singled. He's 1 for 2. They traded. They traded their first round pick with Ender Inciarte and Aaron Blair. Gabe Spire and Shelby Miller. And the answer is Dansby Swanson.
Oh, Dansby.
It was a trade between the Diamondbacks and the Braves. Here's a ground ball right through the wickets at third base. And on into left field. Krapinski went down to try to smother it, and it slipped underneath him. Yeah, Dansby Swanson was the #1 overall pick by the Diamondbacks in 2015.
Shelby Miller was a first-round pick by the Cardinals in 2009.
He was so good with the Cardinals. Didn't go too well with the Diamondbacks, and then now he's really good. Like, he's found kind of his place coming out of the bullpen. But he was like when he was with the Cardinals. I mean, honestly, the trade made sense at the time. I mean, you get a starting pitcher, but who knows? It could be the air, could be the, because it's different out there. Like, real dry, harder to throw. Cubs fans are hoping that Shelby Miller gets to the big leagues sometime soon. He was dominant before he got hurt. Coming out of the pen.
Yeah, they're paying Shelby Miller $1 million. The Cubs are.
Yeah, I think it's more than that.
Next year it's 1.5.
Okay, so what was it? Oh, so it was a $2.5 million deal, million this year. Yeah. Well, they knew he was going to be rehabbing back, but I mean, I don't think anyone anticipated that he'd be kind of where he is right now, and that's on the verge of going back to the big leagues. This ball four's going to put runners at first and second.
Yeah, he signed for $2.8 million and the first round in 2009 as an 18-year-old with the Cardinals.
What were his numbers with the Cardinals? I mean, I remember them being really good.
Let's see. Yeah, he was really good. 2013, 3.06 ERA, and then 2014, a 3.74 ERA.
What was his record?
Combined between the 3 seasons, he was 26 and 18.
Yeah. And then what about with the Diamondbacks?
Diamondbacks, he pitched 3 years and wasn't as good. He was 5 and 18.
Yeah. When you make a trade like you talked about this before, you want both sides to do well, right? And then Dansby went to Atlanta, and he was from the Atlanta area, so he was a very popular Brave before he signed that big deal with the Cubs. There's a fly ball to Gary Olin, right? And he makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. Runners are going to stay put.
Left fielder, Tucker Flynn.
So now Tucker Flint. Cubs lead 4-1. The Brewers lost in 11 innings today. So if the Cubs win, they're going to be 3 games back of first. What do you think of that?
Crazy turnaround of this season. You thought the Brewers were on cruise control to win the National League Central, but here come the Cubs storming back.
And they're only going to get better. I mean, think about it. We saw Edward Cabrera last night. He's ready to go back. Shelby Miller. Hobie Milner. It's going to be hard to keep jobs for some of those guys.
And Gossman.
Yeah, the Gossman
trade deadline.
Holmes trade, they were big. One ball, one strike for Schultz. Trying to get the final out, and he delivers, and that's outside ball 2. Schultz 76 pitches, 49 for strikes. You know, it was I just watched Dansby Swanson pull off an incredible double play for the Cubs. There's a swing and a miss. He got, I think, 5 years, $177 million. It's a pretty good contract.
Yeah.
And he's had trouble hitting, but plays great defense. I think the Cubs thought they were going to get more offense out of him than they have. Alex Bregman, a 3-run homer tonight. The Cubs have to win this game, but 3 games back, Milwaukee. Cubs are 20 games over 500, and they're still 3.5 games back. Runners at first and second. Both of them on base without getting a hit. An error and a walk. Now the 2-2. Popped him up. Left field. There's Trice. Waiting, and splash. Into the black leather, he makes the catch. Flint's retired, and so are the Trash Pandas. On to the
parts and service support for cat machines, generators, aerial lifts, and general construction equipment. We are committed to providing you with the support and reliability you need to continue to make this community the best place to live and work. Stop by one of our Knoxville locations, visit us online at stowerscat.com, or give us a call at 865-546-1414 to see how we can help you get the job done.
This is Dash Davis, and thanks for listening to the Smokies Baseball Network.
Oh, look at these guys. Getting ready for Ice Bears night, September 4th. That's the final regular season homestand for the Smokies against the Chattanooga Lookouts.
What's the Ice Bears name? Mascot's name? Is it Chili Bear?
Yep, Chili Bear.
Chili Bear and Knox together. Here's Carson Seamus, and he pops it up into shallow right field, and the catch made. One down in the 5th inning. It's 2-1 Smokies. They scored on a throwing error in the 4th inning to break a 1-1 tie. And I was talking to our friend Doe, who's part of our excellent production team today. And he's like, "You're not going to believe what was gifted to me." And I said, "What?" And he said, "A Ron Hextall hockey stick." And I was like, Ron Hextall, I remember him, longtime goalie of the Philadelphia Flyers, a very good player. And he showed me a picture of it. Hey, look at that. They're actually, are they watching the game or making a video? Did you see that?
I saw that. I think they were just taking a video.
One ball, one strike. Now the pitch. And that's down and in. Smokies with some action out in the bullpen. And that's him. Shelby Miller. There's a strike. 2-2 to Kepley. Kepley, one of the Cubs' top prospects from the barbecue state, North Carolina. Strike 3 called on a fastball inside, and Kepley's retired, and there's 2 down. It's really the Tar Heel state. Have you ever had North Carolina barbecue?
I don't think so. I thought Missouri was the barbecue state.
I just made that up.
Oh, no, Texas.
I thought they'd be the brisket state.
Well, I think brisket is barbecue, isn't it?
Mm. 2 down, and here's Alex Ramirez. Smokies by a run. Had a single his last time up. Struck out his first time up. Hitters count, 2 balls and no strikes. Three and 0 to Ramirez. And now the pitch. And he swings and bounces the ball to third. So got the green light, 3-0, and he bounces out to Monroe, and that will do it for the Smokies. They go 1-2-3, but they lead on to the 6th inning. Smokies 2.
5 innings from Connor Schultz as he qualifies for the win here tonight, and now on to the Major League Rehab assignment for Shelby Miller. We were just talking about him in the 5th.
Yeah, here we go. He was the trivia question tonight, and this is the 3rd Major League Rehabber in the last 2 days. 5 innings for Schultz, 5 hits, 1 run, a walk and a strikeout. And here's Miller. And his first pitch is popped foul and out of play. Miller, a distinguished major league career. Was once a dominant starter. Kind of fizzled out as a starting pitcher and then has come back as a reliever, and a really good one. Now the pitch. Just a bit outside at 96. Righty to righty with Bartolero up. Caleb Bartolero, and that's outside. He had right elbow surgery. Had to repair his UCL and flexor tendon. That was in October. That one's fouled back. I saw a report. I forget what publication had it, right? And they were talking about Miller pitching in AAA and then now coming back here. And they couldn't figure out why he was in AA and not AAA. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Like he had gotten demoted. Well, the answer is the Iowa Cubs played in the Field of Dream game.
Yeah.
And they're not home. And these stadiums have, and especially this stadium, and I don't know about Iowa, but I'm sure it's the same, excellent training areas. So when your rehabbers come, you want to be able to control the environment. They want these guys to play home games. They don't want them to travel if they can help it. Jacob Kozart's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. Here's the 0-1. So the Cubs signed him, and they knew he was injured and that he was rehabbing. Now the 1-1. Fouled away.
2 former Smokies, B.J. Murray and Jordan Wogu, hitting home runs last night in Iowa.
How about that?
In the Field of Dreams game. Jordan Wicks, a former Smoky and former Cub. He was the starting pitcher.
One and 2 the count. And that's in there, and a called strike 3. Got him looking. And there's 2 outs. Miller looks sharp. I mean, look at the movement on that pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Started it inside, and it's
got that splitter action.
Came back out over the plate and got the called strike 3. So 2 down. And here's Juan Flores. Ground at the shortstop and flied out to center. This Miller bounces the first pitch. He's on the 60-day IL right now. Now the 1-0. And it's a little low. Edward Cabrera was great last night. He pitched 5 innings in the start rehabbing, and then Daniel Palencia came in, had the velocity, but didn't have the control or command. It was not his norm as a low strike's called, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, he was still throwing 99 miles an hour with his fastball, but he couldn't throw any pitch for a strike.
Walked, hit a batter, walked 3 guys. You could tell he was frustrated. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, the Cubs may
past those Dippin' Dots. Shareables.
At Express Frame, we don't just frame pictures, we preserve your story. Our designers help you choose from hundreds of museum-quality frames that turn your moments into masterpieces. Visit us at Kingston Pike and North Peters Road in the Commons Shopping Center and look for a special offer in the Smokies Pocket Schedule. Because memories deserve a better home than a box. Express Frame knows framing, and you'll know the difference.
This is Evan Taylor, and you are listening to the Smokies Baseball Network.
Make sure you check out the Fan Appreciation Night, September 5th at Covenant Health Park. Part of our final home series. Get some brews, hang out with some friends, and we appreciate all the fans that have come out and have supported the Knoxville Smokies this year. Lucas Malstead, the new reliever here for Rocket City in the 6th.
2-1 Smokies in the bottom of the 6th inning, looking to add to the lead. Connor Nelson, Richie Giuliano, Mick Gillespie, all with you here tonight. 1 run on 5 hits and 2 errors for the Pandas. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Smokies. And you can definitely tell that a new pitcher's in the ball game by the delivery, that sidearm delivery. There's a high fly ball deep to left field. Did he get enough? No, but it's going to hit off the bottom of the wall. Miguel Useche in the second base with a double. Leadoff double here in the 6th. How about that? Sidearm, no problemo.
This is a slider that was right down the middle. Useche with a fast bat there. Cracks it into left. Good start.
So Lucas Malstead, 3-run record and a 3.60 ERA. Knowles was great. 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, only 1 was earned. A walk and 4 strikeouts. You told me at the beginning of the game that he was a reliever. You said don't expect him to stay long.
Who's that?
Knowles.
Yeah, he did go 5 innings.
Here's a fly ball left. Chasing back after it, Flint, and he makes the catch. Tagging and heading to third, and safe is Useche. The runner at third with 1 out. All right, well, let's do it. We got the time machine up there. So why not talk about this date in baseball history? Got some good ones here. I'm going to go with this one. I know I think I might have talked about this one last year, but this was the guy I grew up going to the games. He was the public address announcer for the Orioles. But in tribute of Rex Barney, who died of cancer today in 1997, the Orioles play their game against the Oakland A's at Camden Yards without a public address announcer.
Oh, wow.
The team's beloved PA guy, who became so well known for phrases like, "Give that fan a contract." And that was like a up infield in, ground ball. Here's the throw home, the slide to the plate, and he's out. Perfectly executed by Rodriguez, and they cut down Useche trying to be aggressive, and there's 2 retired as Carter Trice failed to deliver.
Yeah, off on contact, and with the infield in, perfectly designed there by Rocket City. Useche was able to get to third on that fly ball, but not home. A little too aggressive that time.
So Trice reaches on the fielder's choice. And here's Dom Krupitsky. So, like, if a fan caught the ball, they actually had a contract, and they would take it down there and give it to him, and he'd go, "Give that fan a contract." And there was another one, like if he would read a, like a read, he'd say, "Thank you." There's a ground ball in the center field base hit. Trice hustling the third. And he's there on the single by Krupitsky, and the Smokies with runners at first and third and 2 outs just leaked through.
Oh, beats the shift there and right by McCroskey. So if you think Useche would have waited for one more batter, it would be a 3-1 game.
Rex Barney was the Orioles public address announcer for 25 years. But he was a pitcher. He was actually a Dodgers pitcher. Here's a pop-up, mile high behind the plate. Cozart back and out of room. Strike 1. He was one of these guys, Rex Barney was one of these guys who threw like 100 miles an hour back in the 40s. But he couldn't control it. And he got to the big leagues with the Dodgers a few times, had some great games, but he had 410 walks and 336 strikeouts and 597 innings. There's a ground ball into right field, a base hit, a run scores. On his way to third, throw cut off, back to first, and tagged out is Armas. Smokies score 1, but some nifty relay work ends the inning. And the side's retired. So on to the 7th inning, and our new score is the Smokies 3 and the Trash Pandas 1.
It was a no-brainer for him when they called him in the draft in 2019 out of high school. As there's a ground ball to second. Bowser's got it, and the inning is over. There was no doubt he was going to sign with the Cubs, and he's still living out his dream, trying to get to the big leagues. No runs, a hit.
$1 that you gotta make it happen.
This is going to be a tough play for the defense, and they've got no play. That's a swinging bunt single for Drew Bowser, and he's now 2 for 3 tonight.
Yeah, Bowser hit the grand slam. The final game of that series against Pensacola. And he's almost like a different player now.
And sometimes all it takes is one big hit. Big mental game. As there's a ground ball right side. The second baseman, Rodriguez, to second for one. Throw to first. That was close. But Seamus able to leg it out. Fielder's choice, 4-6. It's hard to turn a double play against Carson Seamus.
Yeah, a lot of other guys like me would have been out on that. But Seamus hustling down the line and just enough to get there.
He even pulled up a little bit there.
Yeah.
So now some speed on the base pass. Still looking for the 40th stolen base for Carson Seamus. First pitch is right down the middle for Kane Kepley. A tough night for him. 0 for 3 with a strikeout.
39 stolen bases. That's a lot of steals, leads the team. But where does that stack up in the league, you say? And I say, I'll tell you that. That is good for 4th.
Let's see, who's got the...
O'Ray has 48 for Biloxi.
Oh, Dylan O'Ray.
Overn has 48 for Montgomery. And Horvath has 40 for Montgomery.
Wow. I want to take it the other way, foul, and the count's now 0-2. Sheesh. Feels like the Biscuits always have some guys that can steal bases. Remember Chandler Simpson? He was with the Biscuits. He led all of the minor leagues in stolen bases. Got to find the year. 0-2, popped up foul, third base side, and that's going to be into the Bush's Beans area. Today was All You Can Eat Wednesday.
I had a couple dogs, a little salad.
Was it ketchup or mustard?
Ketchup and mustard mixed.
Another foul ball. It was 2023. He had 94 stolen bases in 2023 with Montgomery.
There was a guy named Billy. What's Billy's last name?
There's a line drive and a base hit over the leaping second baseman. Seamus wants third, and he's going to get there. The throw's cut off. Base hit for Kane Kepley, his first of the night. And now there's runners at the corners here with only one out. He went down in the zone to get that breaking ball. And now Alex Ramirez can drive in a run.
Billy Hamilton.
Yeah, Billy Hamilton.
He had like 150 in one season.
Chandler Simpson had 94 in 2023 and then 104 in 2024. He was the first minor league player to eclipse 100 steals in a single season in over a decade. Here comes the manager out of the third base dugout.
It looked like the umpires were calling for the bullpen, but the manager never even got out there. I think he signaled like right as he got out of the dugout.
So
normally they wait till they get to the mound.
Right. A little bit late to get out there, but we do have a pitching change in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Smokies threatening. When we come back, we will tell you who this new reliever is on the Smokies Baseball Network.
Are you looking for a one-of-a-kind venue for your next event? Hosted at Covenant Health Park, home of the Knoxville Smokies. Whether it's
runner goes the second, fake throw. It's a called strike to Ramirez, so Kepley's going to steal the bag. Now you got two guys in scoring position, both with speed.
Yeah, this is a chance, too, for the Smokies to add some really important insurance.
Try and end this game here in the 7th. Get some insurance. This is what Rocket City did well last night. They put it on Knoxville in the 6th and 7th innings. As there's a line drive down the right field line, and that is hooking foul, and it will be a foul ball. He hit it hard. Espinosa's been pretty good this year. 29 appearances out of their bullpen. Winning record of 3-1 and a 3.29 ERA.
And he wants a strikeout. Ramirez has got to put the ball in play. And with the infield in, they say it makes your batting average go up 100 points. So that'd make him hitting 366.
Like our odds here. Espinosa ahead. And the 1-2, he lays off that cutter in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Espinosa, the 25-year-old right-hander. Last outing, he gave up 2 earned runs in 2 innings against Birmingham, but still picked up the win. 2-2. Smash to third by Monroe and into the corner. Seamus scores. Kepley's going to score. Alex Ramirez breaks it open in the 7th. A 2 RBI knock and a double.
And that's why when you bring the infield in, it's so tough because that ball was smashed right at Monroe, and he just didn't have enough time to be able to catch it. I mean, it was by him in the blink of an eye. The Smokies score both of the runs.
105 miles an hour off the bat.
I mean, he barely got his glove towards it, and it was already in left field.
It's the 22nd double this year for Alex Ramirez. It drives in 2, and the Smokies up 5-1. He's going to try and take third, and he will. Great jump.
Yep, infield coming back in, too.
Tough inning for the Rocket City, but Ramirez with a great jump. He steals third. So he doubles, and now he has his 35th stolen base on the year. That one is struck well. Deep right center field. Over the head of the center fielder and off the wall. Useche is going to drive in Ramirez. It's a 3-run 7th inning, and it's 6-1 Knoxville. Back-to-back doubles.
Thanks to your home solution cleanup batter. Right fielder.
Out over the plate, laid the barrel on the ball, and even if they had caught it, it would have been an RBI. Instead, it's a double and an RBI.
Back-to-back at bats for Miguel Useche with a double as Andy Garriola takes high. So those 2 runs go into the umbrella of Malstead, and then the last run that scored is Espinosa's run. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. So Malstead's final line. Inning and a third. 5 hits, 3 runs. They're all earned. No walks, no strikeouts, and Espinosa still looking to get his first out. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good slider. Ball and 2 strikes, and Knoxville with runners in scoring position have been good tonight. They just scored 3 runs so far here in the 7th. Hitting .500 with runners in scoring position in the ball game. One and 2 the count to Garriola. Espinosa, he shook off his catcher a couple times and now is going to step off.
Sorry, Luis. Not sorry, Luis. Throw the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Throw it.
Now the 1-2. Foul tipped, and that goes off the hand of Flores.
Keep going, Gary.
He'll take a stinger to the hand there. Smoky 6 runs on 11 hits tonight. They've been hitting the ball really well. They had a season high 20 hit performance in Saturday's win against the Lookouts. Oh, yeah, right off the front of the hand. That's going to sting.
How did it find him? Like you try to keep your hand behind your body when you're a catcher, right? Just to protect yourself. It was like a heat seeker there.
Another 1-2. Off the end of the bat. This is going to be a tough play, and it's going to get down a hit. Here comes Useche around third, juggled in left field. And the Smokies had another. 4 consecutive hits. And Knoxville takes a 7-1 lead, and this has become a 4-run 7th inning. Carter Trice has had a great day, but skies this one into straightaway center field. Skull back there, waiting on it as he gets around it and makes the catch. So finally an out for Espinoza, his first one he's recorded out of the bullpen. 2 down to bring up Dom Kropinski. Smokies feel good about this one tonight, 7-1 lead. Update around the league. Montgomery 7-2 over Chattanooga. That game's only in the top of the 4th inning. Pensacola over Biloxi 8-1 in the bottom of the 4th, and then Columbus beating Birmingham 2-1 in the 4th. So right now, Rocket City is hoping that Chattanooga loses, and they're down 7-2, and same with Birmingham, and they're down 2-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and a fastball catches the inside part of the plate, and it's 0-2. So in the second half standings, Rocket City ahead of Knoxville by 2 games, Birmingham by 4, and Chattanooga by 8. In the South, it's Pensacola with a 3-game lead over Columbus and Montgomery and Biloxi. 0-2, slap foul. Pensacola 8-1. They lead Biloxi tonight. Biloxi's kind of fallen off.
That's what I was wondering, like who they lost.
There's a check swing, strike 3, but a huge inning by Knoxville, 4-run inning on 5.